The disappearance of Madeleine McCann, new leads in 2025. A quiet resort town, a child's bedroom, a window left open. In the blink of an eye, a 3-year-old girl vanishes, her name etched into history. Madeleine McCann's disappearance is no ordinary mystery. It's a labyrinth of clues, suspects, and secrets that refuses to unravel. 18 years later, new leads in 2025 pull us back to that fateful night. Welcome to Darker Unveiled, where shadows whisper truth. For the next minutes, step into a case that haunts the world. Subscribe now, dim the lights, and brace for the unknown. But beware, some doors once opened never close. May 3rd, 2007. Praia da Luz, Portugal. The Ocean Club Resort basks in the Algarve sun, a haven for families. Kate and Gerry McCann, British doctors from Rothley, Leicestershire, are on holiday with their 3 children. Madeleine, 3 and 2-year-old twins, Sean and Amelie. The McCanns, both 39, met in 1993, married in 1998, and struggled with infertility before Madeleine's birth in 2003 via IVF. She's their miracle, blonde, blue-eyed, with a distinctive coloboma in her right iris, a mark like a spark. Friends describe her as bubbly, curious, a light in their lives. That evening, the McCanns join friends at the resort's tapas bar, 100 yards from their ground floor apartment, 5A. The children sleep inside, the patio door unlocked for checks. At 8:30 p.m., Kate and Gerry settle in, laughter mingling with clinking glasses. They plan to check on the kids every half hour. At 9 p.m., Gerry walks back. Madeleine's blanket is tucked around her. The twins breathe softly. All is calm. But calm in Praia da Luz is a lie. 9:30 p.m. A friend, Matthew Oldfield, offers to check the apartment. He peers in, sees the twins, assumes Madeleine is there. He doesn't step inside. At 10 p.m., Kate takes her turn. She pushes open the door and her world collapses. Madeleine's bed is empty, the window is open, shutters raised. "She's gone!" Kate screams, racing to the tapas bar. Gerry and friends scour the resort, calling Madeleine's name. Hotel staff join in. Guests comb the grounds. By 10:30 p.m., police arrive. But the scene is already chaotic. Dozens have trampled through 5A, tainting evidence. Kate insists it's an abduction, pointing to the open window. Later, police find only her fingerprints on the glass. No forced entry. No trace of Madeleine. A child, days shy of her 4th birthday, has vanished into the night. How does a girl disappear without a sound? May 4th, 2007. Praia da Luz is a circus. Media swarm, cameras flashing. Portuguese police, the Polícia Judiciária, PJ, led by Chief Inspector Gonçalo Amaral, launch a search. Sniffer dogs trace the resort. Divers scour the coast. A witness, Jane Tanner, one of the McCann's friends, drops a bombshell. At 9:15 p.m., she saw a man carrying a child in pink pajamas near 5A, heading toward the beach. The description, dark hair, dark clothes, 30-40 years old, becomes a cornerstone. But the PJ's efforts falter. The crime scene wasn't sealed. Forensic clues vanish. By May 12th, Madeleine's birthday, police admit she may be dead. The McCanns, devout Catholics, cling to hope, launching Madeleine's fund, leaving no stone unturned. Donations pour in, £1.8 million by 2008, backed by J.K. Rowling, Richard Branson and Simon Cowell. But whispers grow. Did the McCanns miss something or hide it? June 2007. The PJ shifts focus. Kate and Gerry's story, checking the kids, leaving the door unlocked, raises eyebrows. Why leave 3 toddlers alone? Why no babysitter? On July 7th, British sniffer dogs arrive. A cadaver dog, Eddie, alerts to traces of death in 5A in a rental car the McCanns used 25 days after Madeleine vanished. Blood traces, later inconclusive, fuel suspicion. On September 7th, the PJ named Kate and Gerry Arguidos, suspects. The media erupts, painting them as cold, negligent, or worse. Kate's diary, seized by police, reveals her anguish. "I can't bear this pain." Yet tabloids twist her words. On September 9th, the McCanns flee to the UK, their twins in tow, vowing to fight. In July 2008, the PJ clears them, shelving the case. But the stain lingers. Were they victims of a witch hunt, or was something overlooked? Jane Tanner's sighting of the man with a child drives the early investigation. Sketches circulate. A shadowy figure, a child in pink. But cracks appear. In 2013, Scotland Yard's Operation Grange, launched in 2011 with £13.2 million in funding, re-examines the timeline. Detective Chief Inspector Andy Redwood reveals a breakthrough. The Tanner sighting likely wasn't Madeleine. A British father picking up his daughter from a nearby creche matched the description. Same clothes, same pose, same pajamas. His daughter's safe return home shifts the focus. Another sighting by Irish tourists Martin and Mary Smith gains traction. At 10 p.m, they saw a man on Rua da Escola Primaria, 500 yards from 5A, carrying a blonde girl heading toward the beach. Scotland Yard pegs this as the likely abduction moment. But who was he? June 2020. German prosecutors drop a bombshell. Christian Bruckner, a 48-year-old drifter, is their prime suspect. Born Christian Fischer in Bavaria, adopted by the Bruckner family, he's a convicted rapist, child sex offender, and burglar. From 1995 to 2007, he lived in the Algarve near Praia da Luz, breaking into holiday homes. In 2005, he raped a 72-year-old American woman in Praia da Luz, earning a 7-year sentence in 2019. Prosecutors claim concrete evidence he killed Madeleine, citing a 2016 hard drive found under his dead dog at a derelict factory he owned. It held child abuse images, a Skype chat about capturing something small to use for days, and writings fantasizing about drugging a girl. A cellmate, Laurentiu Kodan, claims Bruckner bragged in 2020 about abducting a child through an open window in a rich area. But no charges come. Why the delay? Why? May 2025. The case reignites. Bruckner, acquitted of unrelated sex crimes in October 2024, faces release in September 2025, delayed by an unpaid fine. German prosecutor Hans Christian Wolters admits there's no prospect of charging him soon, citing insufficient evidence. A 2025 search near Portugal's Arrau Dam, 30 miles from Praia da Luz, yields items, clothes, toys, but no clear link to Madeleine. X buzzes with theories. Bruckner's guilty, but they botched the case, says one post. Another claims the McCanns know more than they say. A witness, Helga Bushing, alleges Bruckner confessed at a 2008 music festival, saying Madeleine didn't scream. But Bushing's credibility wavers. Masks, chemicals and firearms found at Bruckner's factory deepen the chill. Is he a monster or a convenient scapegoat? Kate and Jerry McCann never stop. Madeleine's fund, now 18 years strong, fuels private investigators. In 2007, Control Risks tests the twins' hair for sedatives, none found, after Kate fears the abductor drugged them. Sightings flood in. A girl in Morocco, 2007, asking, "Can we see Mummy soon?" Unconfirmed. The McCanns sue Gonçalo Amaral, whose 2008 book, Maddie. The Truth of the Lie claims Madeleine died in 5A. They win, then lose on appeal. In 2025, they mark Madeleine's 22nd birthday, posting on findmadeleine.com, "She's still with us every day." Ex-users praise their resolve. Kate and Jerry are unbreakable. Others sneer. They're profiting off tragedy. How do they endure such scrutiny? Madeleine's case is a global obsession. Netflix's 2019 series, The Disappearance of Madeleine McCann, opposed by the McCanns, draws millions, dissecting their choices. Tabloids vilify Kate's stoic demeanor. Supporters call her a grieving mother. In 2025, two women, Julia Wandel, 23, claiming to be Madeleine, and Karen Spragg, 60, face stalking charges after harassing the McCanns. X debates their motives: mental illness or cruel scam. The Leveson inquiry in 2011 exposed News International's role, with the Sun's petition pushing Operation Grange. Did media fuel justice or distort it? Theories abound. Was Madeleine taken by a trafficking ring? A burglar like Bruckner panicked after a break-in? Or was it closer to home? Amaral's book insists she died accidentally, the McCann's covering it up. Forensic tests, blood in 5A, the rental car, prove inconclusive. A 2007 Morocco sighting, a 2013 Creepy Man sketch, a 2023 reservoir search, all fizzle. Ex-users speculate Bruckner's factory held kids' clothes. Creepy. Others argue the PJ rushed to blame Kate. Every lead twists into shadow. What's the truth? Praia da Luz is quieter now, its beaches still golden. Locals avoid 5A, now re-rented. The Ocean Club's tapas bar hums, but Madeleine's ghost lingers. In 2025, tourists visit, some leaving flowers. A resident posts on X, "We want closure for Maddie." Operation Grange, with £108,000 more funding for 2025-26, persists with 3 officers. Kate and Jerry attend Rothley vigils, their twins, now 20, shielded from cameras. No stone unturned, they vow. But is closure possible? 18 years, no body, no conviction. Madeleine McCann's case is a wound that won't heal. Was she stolen by Bruckner, his dark past a map to her fate? Did the PJ's errors, unsealed scenes, ignored leads, lose her forever? Or does the answer lie closer, in 5A's silence? The 2025 leads, a hard drive, a dam search, a delayed trial, offer glimmers, not answers. Ex-posts cry, "Justice for Maddie." Others whisper, "She's gone." Comment below, who took Madeleine? Is she alive or lost forever? Subscribe to Darker Unveiled, hit the bell and share this mystery. More shadows wait. But if you hear a child's voice in the wind, listen close. Madeleine's story isn't over.